Class Adda and I am Prism. Today I came with a new chapter that is polynomial. तो ये polynomial में हम लोग क्या क्या चीजें पढ़ने वाला हैं? Polynomial, what kind of various kind of expression will deal in our daily lives, and what are the various types of equations are there? I mean, algebraics or other kind of equations. Secondly, we will study here remainder theorem and factor theorem, and later on we will find various kind of zeros, roots, etc. So let's start. This chapter is starts with this polynomial, and this polynomial consists of a one variable polynomial, two variable polynomials, and what we will deal in this chapter specially. First, one variable polynomial. What is one variable polynomial? Before that, I've started with polynomial. Polynomial means that is any variable which consists of some constant. This term is known as the polynomial. जैसे मैं बोल सकता हूँ a x. यहाँ पे a को मैं मान सकता हूँ एक constant and x को मैं मान सकता हूँ एक variable. So this is known as polynomial, and we'll go details about the polynomial. Polynomial बहुत तरीके से हो सकते हैं. One variable polynomial, two variable polynomial. So let's start one by one. First, one variable polynomial. अब हम लोग polynomial किसको बोलेंगे? Polynomial हम लोग इसको बोलेंगे जब कोई भी एक variable है और variable का जो power होते हैं वो जब एक whole number है. This is a whole number. So this is I will tell as a polynomial. But in case of if this one in the form of like that x to the over half or minus half plus half. So suppose 2x to the half plus 3. So I can't say this is a polynomial because this term is not a whole number. So polynomial means if the exponent part is a whole number, then I will tell is a polynomial. Whereas if it is not a whole number, then I will tell is not a I don't consider this one as a polynomial. Okay. Now what is while writing a polynomial, this one term, this is known as, this whole thing is known as a term. This is also another term. This is also another term. So what does term consist? Term consists of a constant part and a variable part. What is term consist? A constant plus one variable. Okay, so this equation is consist of a three term, but term 1, term 2 and term 3. And first one, this constant part, this is known as coefficient. And whatever, this one is a variable, so it's okay. This will be, it may be x, it may be y, it may be z, whatever. Okay. Now there is various kind of polynomial equation. If a equation is consist of only one variable, so this is known as one variable polynomial. So suppose this equation, so I can write this one is one variable polynomial. Whereas if equation consists of like that, that means there is two variable x, y or something else, then I will tell this one is a two variable, three variable polynomial. So let's see. अब जब एक इक्वेशन कंसिस्ट है, जैसे कि मैंने बोला 5x² plus 2xy plus y. So इस टाइप के इक्वेशन में देखिए ये एक वेरिएबल है और y एक वेरिएबल है. So this is consist of a two variable polynomial. Now अब पोलिनोमियल को कैसे हम लोग डिवाइड कर सकते हैं? अब कोई भी जब एक पोलिनोमियल में सिर्फ एक ही टर्म रहते हैं तो उस पोलिनोमियल को हम लोग बोलते हैं मोनोनोमियल. जैसे कि 2x और x to the 4. यहाँ पे देखिए एक ही टर्म है. अब ये वाला टर्म जब कोई भी इक्वेशन सिर्फ ओनली सिंगल टर्म कंसिस्ट करते हैं तो उसको हम बोलते हैं मोनोनोमियल. मोनो मीन्स सिंगल, नोमियल. Okay, and if equation is consist of a, or equation or expression, what I can say, expression is consist of a two term, and that case I will tell this one is a binomial polynomial. Just a binomial, जैसे कि 2x cube plus 2x. तो यहाँ पे देखिए आप, मुझे टर्म कितने हैं, दो, तो इस टाइप का एक्सप्रेशन को हम लोग बोलेंगे बाइनोमियल. जैसे कि इस टाइप का, जैसे और एक इक्वेशन एक्सप्रेशन आ गया जिसमें और एक टर्म आ गया, जैसे कि मैंने इसमें और एक टर्म जोड़ दिया जिसमें हम लिख रहे हैं इसको प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 2x, तब इसको हम बोलेंगे ट्राइनोमियल. तो ऐसे करके हम लोग ये पोलिनोमियल इक्वेशन को हम लोग बहुत तरीके से डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. अब इसमें और एक आते हैं जीरो पोलिनोमियल. जीरो पोलिनोमियल किसको बोलेंगे, जैसे कि एक टर्म जीरो पोलिनोमियल. अच्छा, जीरो पोलिनोमियल कैसे बोलेंगे हम लोग, जैसे कि 5, आई कैन राइट 5 एज 5x टू द पावर 0. यहाँ पे 5x टू द पावर 0, कोई भी 0 टू द पावर, जब x का पावर जब 0 होता है और कोई भी वेरिएबल का पावर जब 0 होता है, उस टर्म का हम लोग 1 लिख सकते हैं. सो दिस आई कैन राइट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 5x टू द पावर 0. तो ये जो टर्म है, और कोई भी एक कांस्टेंट टर्म आया तो उसको हम बोलेंगे जीरो पोलिनोमियल. अच्छा, अब जैसे कि कोई भी एक एक्सप्रेशन आ गया, मैंने ये स्टार्ट होने के पहले ही बता दिया, जब कोई भी इक्वेशन का जो एक्सपोनेंट पार्ट है, एक्सपोनेंट पार्ट मतलब होल नंबर होगा, तब हम लोग इसको बोलेंगे पोलिनोमियल. अब जब कोई भी इक्वेशन, कुछ इक्वेशन आता है जिसमें ये वाला पार्ट होल पार्ट में नहीं रहता, जैसे कि मैंने रूट ओवर ऑफ y प्लस वाई स्क्वायर. अब ये इक्वेशन में इसका पावर ये जो आ रहा है, ये एक्चुअली y टू द पावर हाफ. दिस इज नॉट ए होल नंबर. So on this situation, I can't say this one is a polynomial. Okay? कोई भी एक इक्वेशन है, इक्वेशन में किसी की भी जो टर्म है, ये टर्म का जो एक्सपोनेंशियल का जो मैक्सिमम वैल्यू होते हैं उसको बोलेंगे हम लोग उसका डिग्री. So what is the degree about of this one? Degree. So here it consists of 3 terms, and among them 5x square. This exponential part consists of a maximum value. So this is the degree of this equation equal to 2. That means कोई भी एक पोलिनोमियल है, इसमें कोई भी टर्म का जो मैक्सिमम एक्सपोनेंशियल पार्ट है, उसका वैल्यू को हम लोग बोलेंगे उसको डिग्री. ओके, अब एक पोलिनोमियल है जिसका डिग्री 1 है, जो जैसे कि एक इक्वेशन है 5x प्लस 2. अब ये एक्सप्रेशन में इसका पावर कितना है 1. अब जब कोई भी पोलिनोमियल जिसका डिग्री 1 है, उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे लीनियर पोलिनोमियल. ओके, जैसे कि और एक इक्वेशन, जैसे कि 3x स्क्वायर प्लस 2x प्लस 5. अब ये इक्वेशन में मेरा डिग्री कितना है, मैंने यहाँ पे इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ 3 टर्म, यहाँ पे 3 टर्म है, 3x स्क्वायर 2x प्लस 5. अब ये जो 3x स्क्वायर है, ये टर्म का जो एक्सपोनेंशियल पार्ट है वो मैक्सिमम है, तो इसलिए हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे, ये इक्वेशन का डिग्री कितना है 2. अब ये जो इसका हम बोलेंगे डिग्री, बिकॉज द एक्सपोनेंशियल पार्ट इज अ मैक्सिमम वैल्यू. एंड जब कोई भी एक्सपोनेंशियल पार्ट मैक्सिमम होगा, इसमें जब एक्सपोनेंशियल पार्ट का वैल्यू 2 होगा, उसका हम लोग बोलेंगे क्वाड्रिक पोलिनोमियल. इसको बोलेंगे जब डिग्री इक्वल टू 2, उसका हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे क्वाड्रिक पोलिनोमियल. जब ये डिग्री 3 होगा, तब उसका हम बोलेंगे क्यूबिक पोलिनोमियल. And we will go through details of all these things when we will deal with some problem exercise. Then all these things will be clear. Okay, so let us start forward towards the exercise. जैसे कि exercise हम लोग 2.1 start करें. So whatever the summary of this chapter, the chapter is consist of a polynomial, how we can polynomial divided into basically depending on the variable, one variable polynomial, two variable polynomial. So this chapter is basically concentrated on the one variable polynomial, and in one variable polynomial what you observe that if it consists of a single term, this is known as monomial. If it is consists of a two term, this is known as binomial, and if it consists of a three term, this is known as trinomial. So in this way I can expound this one. And the degree, any term which consists of a maximum exponential value, so this is known as the degree of this expression. And there is zero polynomial. Zero polynomial means any constant term. I can write this one in the form of as exponential part of zero. So this will be zero polynomial. And beside this, if a polynomial consists of a that means the degree is 1, this polynomial is known as linear polynomial, and when the degree is 2, that is known as quadratic polynomial, and if degree is 3, this is known as cubic polynomial. And whatever the access is given for us, this is in between of these three, that means linear, binomial and quadratic, cubic. Okay, so let's start with example 1. If we do some examples, then it, basically our concept will be more clear. For example, exercise 2.1, exercise 2 में जो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है उसमें क्या बताया गया, एक they are asking about polynomial in one variable which are not state reason for that. तो इसमें पूछा जा रहा है कौन सा, यहाँ पे बहुत सारी इक्वेशन दिया है, एक्सप्रेशन दिया है, एक्सप्रेशन से मुझे चॉइस करना है कौन सा वन वेरिएबल पोलिनोमियल। तो वन वेरिएबल पोलिनोमियल मतलब एक ही वेरिएबल होना चाहिए इक्वेशन पे। तो जैसे कि मैंने एग्जांपल 1 का एक्सरसाइज 1 का 1 करा, तो इज रिटन 4x² माइनस 3x प्लस 7। तो ये सिंपली यहाँ पे बेसिकली इज कंसिस्ट ऑफ ओनली वन वेरिएबल, दैट इज x, सो दिस शुड बी वन वेरिएबल पोलिनोमियल। ओके, मतलब यहाँ पे एक ही वेरिएबल है तो आप लोग इसको इजीली बता सकते हैं वन वेरिएबल पोलिनोमियल है। तो मैं यहाँ पे हटके से थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, जैसे कि क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 में क्या बताया गया, x to the power 10 plus y to the power q and t to the power 50। तो अब देखिए यहाँ पे तीन टर्म है, एक टर्म, दो टर्म और तीन टर्म, और ये तीन टर्म में तीन वेरिएबल है, जैसे कि यहाँ पे x है, यहाँ पे y है, यहाँ पे t है। तो हम लोग इसको वन वेरिएबल पोलिनोमियल नहीं बोल सकते हैं। तो यहाँ पे ये जहाँ पे 5 एग्जांपल दिया है, ये पांचों एग्जांपल से सिर्फ ये वाला जो क्वेश्चन 5, क्वेश्चन 1 का क्वेश्चन 5 जो पार्ट है उसमें वही होगा जिसमें मोर देन वन वेरिएबल्स आर देयर। ओके, सो you guys try the others example exercise which I have left, that is question number 2, question number 3 and question number 4. Okay, now let's move on the question number 2. What is question number 2? कोफिशिएंट करने वाला हूँ, जैसे यहाँ पे पूछ रहे हैं x² का कोफिशिएंट क्या है। तो मैं क्वेश्चन कोई भी एक रैंडम क्वेश्चन उठा रहा हूँ, जैसे कि क्वेश्चन 2 का क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। ये एक्सप्रेशन को कैसे लिखा गया, π/2x² प्लस x। तो यहाँ पे मुझे कोफिशिएंट किसका मांगा गया है, कोफिशिएंट मांगा गया है x² का। सो यहाँ पे कोफिशिएंट क्या होगा, दिस इज π/2। एंड इफ यू क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, √2x + 1। तो ये जो +1 ये जो -1, अब यहाँ पे ये देखिए ये जो इक्वेशन है इसमें x² वाला कोई टर्म है ही नहीं। सो हाउ आई कैन फाइंड द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ x² since there is no one term is consist of x², so I cannot say this any there is no coefficient of x², so I can write this as 0. Okay, that because I can write this equation in the form of like this, √2x minus 0 into x², you write like this. So the coefficient of x² equal to, this will be the answer. Okay. Now let's move on to the question number 3. So here I have left some few questions, question number 1 and question number 2. This is a very easy part, that's why I'm not capturing all these things. Please try, and if you guys have any problem, please comment on the comment section, and I will try to solve these issues. And now I'm moving to question number 3. ये सब बहुत ही आसान सवाल है जो ये जनरली पूछते नहीं एग्जाम पे, फिर भी आपका बेसिक का क्लियर होने के लिए हम लोग ये चीज को दोबारा रिपीट करा रहे हैं. बोले गिव एन एग्जांपल ऑफ ए बाइनोमियल ऑफ अ डिग्री इक्वल टू 35. So they are asking about binomial. So what does I told binomial? Binomial means it consists of two terms. So I write, suppose my variable is x, and since it's binomial, so it should consider two terms. So I write x, and then they mention the how was the degree? The degree is 35. Since degree is 35, so maximum power should be 35. I am writing some constants here. You can write this one, otherwise you can don't write. You should remember that there should be two terms because they mentioned this is a binomial, and along that they mention the degree. Degree is 35. So along that I mentioned this one. If you remove this one, then also it's okay. But if you put this one, this is not also not wrong. So this may be 1, or you can put 4, 5, anyhow, or any constant term you can put. But we should remember there should be consist of two terms, and the maximum power should be maximum exponential part of this variable should be 35. Okay. There is another question is given, mononomial with degree equal to 100. So mononomial means it consists of one variable, and the power is given, degree is given, maximum that is 100. And you can add any constant. It's up to you. आप चाहे तो यहाँ पे constant हम ऐड कर सकते हैं या भी नहीं से कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ये मोनोनोमियल होना चाहिए, मतलब एक ही टर्म होना चाहिए, और इसमें मैक्सिमम पावर कितना होना चाहिए? 100. That's it. Now I'm moving to question number 4. What does question number 4 means? Question number 4 is asking about they are asking given random so many equations, you have to find out the degree. This is so much easy, and sometimes in numerical for 1 mark question they ask this one. So I'm picking up from the question number, which one? Suppose I'm taking question number 1. Question 1. And this is question 4. What is the equation given? 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. So they are asking about degree. What I told you about the degree, the term there is, it consists of 3 terms. यहाँ पे देखिए आप 3 टर्म है, और ये कोई भी एक टर्म है जिसका एक्सपोनेंशियल टर्म मैक्सिमम है, उसको हम बोलेंगे डिग्री. तो यहाँ पे मैक्सिमम मैक्सिमम किसका है? ये 3 वाला पार्ट में एक्सपोनेंशियल टर्म है, इसमें तो एक्सपोनेंट कितना है? 2 3 है, यहाँ पे 2 है, यहाँ पे 1 है. तो यहाँ पे जो मैक्सिमम होगा वही होगा डिग्री. तो इसका डिग्री कितना है? सो डिग्री इक्वल टू 3. ओके. They have given question number 4. जैसे कि question 4, ये क्या गिवन है? ये जस्ट सिंपल है, कांस्टेंट टर्म जो है 3. तो उसका इसका डिग्री कितना होगा? सो ये कांस्टेंट टर्म को मैं ऐसे भी लिख सकता हूँ, 3 into x to the 0 लिख सकता हूँ. ठीक है. तो ये जब 0 होगा x फंक्शन, उसका डिग्री कितना होगा? 0. तो दिस इज नोन ऑफ 0 पॉलिनोमियल. तो इसका डिग्री कितना होगा? 0. Okay. So they have also given so many questions. So the remaining 2-3 questions are left. So this will be solved by you guys. This is home talks, and if you guys feel any problems, you can comment in comment section. I will try to give the answers and reason why this is happening. So, okay. Now question number 5. Question number 5. What they have asking, classify the following as linear, quadratic और cubic. तो लीनियर में मैंने क्या बताया, जब कोई भी पॉलिनोमियल है जिसका डिग्री 1 होगा उसको बोलेंगे हम लोग लीनियर. क्वाड्रिक में डिग्री कितना होना चाहिए? 2 होना चाहिए, और क्यूबिक में डिग्री कितना होना चाहिए? 3 होना चाहिए. तो जैसे कि यहाँ पे मैं क्वेश्चन नहीं उठा रहा हूँ, रैंडमली बता रहा हूँ. जैसे कि क्वेश्चन 1 ये दिया है एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस एक्स, इसका डिग्री इक्वल टू 2 है, तो ये क्या होगा? क्वाड्रिक. ठीक है, क्वाड्रिक पॉलिनोमियल. जैसे कि मैं क्वेश्चन एक रैंडम क्वेश्चन उठा रहा हूँ, जैसे कि क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, x माइनस एक्स क्यूब, एक्स माइनस एक्स क्यूब। तो यहाँ पे ये इसका डिग्री कितना है, 3 है। जब ये डिग्री थी होगा उसका हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे, क्यूबिक पॉलीनोमियल। ओके, तो यहाँ पे मैं बता रहा हूँ क्या होगा। क्वेश्चन 3 का ये जो होगा वो होगा क्वाड्रिक, क्वेश्चन 4 का होगा लीनियर, क्वेश्चन 5 का होगा वो भी लीनियर होगा, क्वेश्चन 6 का होगा वो क्वाड्रिक होगा, और क्वेश्चन 7 का होगा ये क्यूबिक। So with this I finish question exercise 1.2.1, and so let's move on the question exercise 2.2. We are continuing our lecture on polynomials. So in the previous chapter we discussed already what kind of various kind of polynomials are there, and how to deal with various polynomials. All these things we discussed. Yes. Now we are trying to move on the exercise 2.2, and this exercise 2.2 deals with how to find out the roots of a polynomial. So for this section, before starting this, I just 2-minute basics. That is, what is the zero of polynomials? A polynomial, suppose I'm considering a polynomial px equal to x, suppose x square plus 3x plus 2. Now if this is a function which I can express in the form of like the x square plus 3x plus 2. Now if I put any value for which value this function's value is become 0, that value is known as the root. Suppose I'm taking this randomly. Suppose I'm taking minus 1. So p minus 1 is become minus 1 square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 2. So it become 1 minus 3 plus 2. So that's become 0. So I can say minus 1 as the root of this function. So in this way I kept to deal with this chapter. So we the related the related topics we will discuss along with exercise, then it will be better rather than discussing in separately. The discussion, it will consume the more time. So let's move on the exercise 2.2, and whatever the problems will arise we will discuss there. So exercise 2.2, before that I want to tell one thing. Binomial, a linear polynomial, जैसे कि linear polynomial, it only consists one root. For example, I can give 5x plus 1. So if I already mentioned that a function, this should be value equal to 0. So from here I can find 5x equal to minus 1. So x equal to minus 1 by 5. For if I put this value, this the function should become at 0. So for all the times the linear polynomials, it contain only one root. But whereas a quadratic polynomial, this polynomials have two value. For that it may be single value, may be two value, for which it may be that means the result should be 0. So a quadratic polynomial, they have maximum two roots. For a linear polynomial they have single root. Okay, so let's move on to exercise, then we'll deal with these things. So exercise 2.2, the first question is find the value of the polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3. So the polynomial exercise 1, question number 1, they have given the polynomial were given 5x square plus minus 4x square plus 3 minus 4x square plus 3. So they have asked us find the value of the polynomial. They have put 3 value, and putting this value I have to check the value. For they given at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0, what I have to do? Then I have to put the value of years and check the results. 5 into 0 square is 0 minus 4x. Sorry, square, and this should be so 5 into 0 is equal to 0, and 4 into 0 square, that also 0, plus 3. So what are the value? Value is 3. So in this way, if I put the value when x equal to 2, this is question number 1, and this is for question number 2 or 3. This is 3. Then it will become 5 into 2 at x equal to 2. At x equal to 2 is become 5 into 2 minus 4 into 2 square plus 3. So that means 10 minus 8, sorry, 4 4 16 plus 3. That means 13 minus 16 equal to minus 3. So in this way I have to solve these problems and check the value. Now we move on to the question number 2. These are the very simple question. They never such kind of question in the exam, but still we have to clear our concept. Question 2, they are asking p function equal to 0 and p1 p2. They have given us few expression, and we have to find out this value for the polynomials. So let's see. Let's question number 2 part 4. I'm writing the equation px equal to the given expression x minus 1, another one x plus 1, and x plus 1. So they are asking at p equal to 0, p equal to 1, and p equal to 2. So these are the questions. So we have to find out what are the value we have to find. Suppose, sorry, so they are asking about the value of p0, p1 and p1. That means I have to put the value of 0, that is the variable value, that is 1 times 0, second times 1, third times 9. So let's check with this example. So from algebraic expression we know, we directly put it from here also, and you can simplify this one also. It becomes x square minus 1, because a plus b into a minus b, so it becomes x square minus 1. Now if I put p0, then it's become 0 minus 1, that means equal to minus 1. If I put p minus 1, then it's become 1 square minus 1, that is 0. And if we put p equal to 2, it's become 2 square minus 1, that is 4 minus 1, that is 3. So in the similar manner we have to find out the others value also. So I am not doing the others expression since these are very simple. So I'm moving to the next example. Okay, I'm giving another example. P, they have given a function at t equal to, the expression is 2 plus t plus 2t square. 2 plus t plus t square, 2t square minus t cube. Okay, now if we put 0, then it becomes 0 equal to 2 plus 0 plus 0 minus 0, that is 2. If we put p1, it becomes 2 plus 1 plus 2 into 1 square minus 1 cube. So it becomes 2 plus 1 plus 2 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 cancel, this becomes 4. So in the same manner we have to put 2 and we solve the equation and check this results. Okay, so these are the very basic things, but still I am doing this one just so this जब मैं ऐसी चीज़ों को क्यों करा रहा हूँ बार बार, बिकॉज ये बेसिक चीज़ है और ये बेसिक चीज़ आप लोगों का क्लियर होना चाहिए. फिर भी कोई डाउट है, कोई प्रॉब्लम है, कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, then you can write on the comment box and I will try to solve this issue. Now we move on question number 3. What is question number 3? Arising, verify whether the following zeros of the polynomials indicate against them. Okay, so they have given some polynomials and they also give them some values at that means roots value, and we have to check whether they are right or not. And if I already mentioned for any root value. Suppose x equal to 1 they have given as a root. So then I have to put this value in this polynomial. That means p equal to whatever the polynomial they have given. Suppose x square plus 2x plus 1. And I have to check this value is coming, whether this value is coming 0 or not. If it is coming 0, then this should be a root. If it is not coming 0, then I will say it is not a root of this polynomial. Okay, so they have given very few examples, and I have to check this actually these are the roots or not, all these things. So I'm taking some tricky problem. For example, I'm checking first I'm taking a simple example, question number 4. Question number 4. The question is given px is equal to x plus 1 and x plus 2. Yeah, x minus 2. Sorry, x minus 2, and they have given two value, x equal to minus 1 and 2. So for these two values, I have to check these are the roots or not. So what I already told, I have to put this value here, and whether if I got the results is 0, then it will be a root. If it don't get the results equal to 0, then it will not be a root. So let's check with minus 1. So p minus 1, so is become x का value कितना होगा, minus 1 plus 1, so it's already becoming 0. Then minus 1 minus 2, so it becomes 0 into minus 3, so automatically 0. So obviously x equal to minus 1 is a root of this polynomial. Okay, so x equal to minus 1 is a root of given polynomial. Okay, is it clear? आप लोग जल्दी से जल्दी वो लिख लीजिए, या तो वीडियो को पॉज कर दीजिए, यहाँ पर उसके बाद आप लिख सकते हैं. So similar way we have to check for x equal to minus 2. If we check for x equal to minus 2, then this term will be minus 2. Then I can simply here write this is minus, this is 2. Then instead of minus 1, I will put 2, and here also is become 2. So if it is become 2, this term becomes 0. So instead of this one, this will be 3, and this term will be 0. So the term is given. So instead of this one, I can write 2 is the root of the given polynomial. So in this manner, I have to check. So they have given how many questions? They have given 8 questions. So we have to solve each and every one and check whether they are the root or not. So I'm moving to there is another tricky question I'm taking. It's not tricky actually. Okay, so I'm clear all these things, and I'm taking the question number, I think 8. Okay, this is given question number 6. What is given? They have given an equation in the form of px equal to lx plus m, lx plus m, and given x equal to minus m by l. This should be m by l. Okay, but that means for this value I have to check this value becoming 0 or not. If it is coming 0, then it will be a root, and if it is not 0, then it will be not root. So let's check for which value I am checking. For p equal to minus m by l, so it become l into minus m by l plus m. This the l cancel, the minus m plus m, then this become 0. So I can say minus m by l is a root of the given polynomial. Okay, so in this way I have to check, verify all this equation. They have given 6 questions. Among them I have solved 2. The remaining 6 questions I am giving on you. Or should I check once more? I think there is another question. I'm solving one part of this one. Let's quickly solve the question. Question 7. This is the same way we have to check. They given px equal to 3x square minus 1. Px, they have given 3x square minus 1. And we have to check this value for x equal to, I'm checking minus 1 by root 3. They have given two value, but I'm checking once only. 1 by root 3. So what will be the? So I can write p into minus 1 by root 3. So it's become 3 into minus 1 by root 3 the square minus 1. So 3 into 1 by 3 and minus 1. So 1 minus 1, that is 0. So I can say this is also a root of this polynomial. Okay. So these are the basic parts, and this is very simple, very simple if you got once. Okay, they have given some polynomials, and you have to find out the 0 for each of the polynomials. And they have given all this in a, a linear polynomial. So what about the equation given? I'm checking once. Suppose question number 3 is question 4 and question number also 4. The question is given px equal to 2x plus 5. Px equal to 2x plus 5. So I already mentioned you, for if it is a I have to find out the root, then I have to assume the px should be equal to 0. That means 2x plus 5 should be equal to 0. If 2x plus 5 should be equal to 0, then x equal to is become how much? Minus 5 by 2. If you put this value here, you will see that this will be equal to 0. So I can say the root will be minus 5 by 2. This is the answer. Okay. So in this manner, I have to find out remaining others questions. Let's solve question 7. So I think this is be clear. Question number 7, they given px is the function. What is the value of this function? Cx plus d. Cx plus d, and they mention c not equal to 0 and d equal to a real number. What does real number? Real number be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So as before, there also px should be equal to 0. So that means cx प्लस डी इक्वल टू 0 होना चाहिए. अब सी एक्स प्लस डी इक्वल टू जब 0 होगा तो सी एक्स इक्वल टू माइनस डी होगा. तो अब एक्स इक्वल टू कितना होगा? माइनस डी बाई सी. So these are the very basic questions, and I have to solve this equation. With these questions I solve exercise 2.2, and this exercise 2.2 we check how to find out the root, and especially the linear polynomial equation. Linear polynomial equation, there should be they only consist of a single root. So this thing should be. And another thing that if somebody asks you to find out the 0 of a polynomial, you don't mind that it should be 0, but 0 can be a root of a polynomial. Okay, so we will find other parts in the exercise 2.2. Okay.